Good future millionaires, we back with another banger, man. We got the market on fire today. If you watched my video yesterday, you would already knew that this was coming. If you've been paying attention to the channel, then you knew this was coming. Right now, we got Bitcoin just broke over its all-time high of 73,000 and like I think it was 74 before, but it just went up to like 85. So we broke briefly above the all-time high of Bitcoin, y'all. I think things are about to get exciting. Overall, crypto market cap sitting at a $2.46 trillion market cap, up 4.5%, y'all. And I don't think it's done yet. Looks like October was delayed to, I don't know. We got to come up with one for November, y'all. But let's take a look at this. We got the fear and greed index right now at a 60, so we still got a lot of room for the upside. We also got room to pull back when it comes to that. Take a look at the volume, up to 113 billion over the last 24 hours, up 47%. We got Bitcoin at 72,874 right now. We did just see it briefly break its all-time high. Let's take a look at that. So you see $57 billion in volume for Bitcoin, up 66% over the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the 1 year so we can look at that all-time high. So take a look here. So you can see our previous all-time high was right at this 73,079 level. Here we reached 73,000. I'm not sure if I said that right here. $73,000 and $73,079. And then right here we got, so it's not registering all the way that where it hit, but I seen it hit 73,000 and like 85 or 90. So we officially broke Bitcoin's all-time high. That's exciting to see. Also, let's see, we got finally Shiba Inu flipped AVAX for number 12 spot, but we'll get to that. Exciting news to hear that. Ethereum right now sitting at 26.38. We got BNB at 6.05 right now. Solana at 179. We got XRP at 52 cents. Doge at 17 cents right now, up 10% on the day and 22% for the week. We got Tron at 16 cents. Coin 507, Cardano at 35 cents, up 3.3% for the day. Take a look at Shiba Inu right there, holding down 12th place by market cap at 1898, up 7% on the day with an $11.1 billion market cap. Let's take a closer look under the hood. We seen SHIB break above that 1,900 points per coin level. We seen it get up to 1972 today before we started to see that sell off. So let me show y'all where we hit our peak at today before prices started to retrace. So it's good to see, we're finally getting that movement that we were looking for. Up 7% today. Tomorrow it could be up, 27%. So make sure you are very, very vigilant on these charts right now. Let's just go to the top 15. AVAX we got right now at $26.71, up 2.7%. Bitcoin Cash 386, up 6%. Link at 1155, up 4.49%. So going over some of the top stories from Watcher Guru today, or top news today in the crypto market. Why is today so bullish? We got an article on why Shiba Inu is bullish today, but also wanted y'all to just get a look at the overall market and what Watcher Guru is reporting as far as top stories. So just in, $73,000 Bitcoin, they reported on that. Just in, total spot Bitcoin ETF trading volume surpasses 3 billion today. Just in, Brazil's crypto imports rose 60% in the first 9 months of 2024, surpassing the total for all 2023. Then they marked when 72,000 Bitcoin hit. Just in, gold reaches new all-time high, $2,783 per ounce. Also just in, Elon Musk says by 2040, there will be at least 10 billion humanoid robots priced around 20,000 to 25,000 each. That is absolutely crazy, y'all. In 15 years, imagine if there were more robots in the population, humanoid robots in the population, than actual humans in existence. That would actually be wild. Think about it. With more robots, we put the world in a situation where, now we are officially outnumbered by, another I don't know if we could say species. Obviously, it's not like a living species, but man, AI is really powerful. I just seen. So look at this quote right here. Elon Musk says there's a 10 to 20% chance that AI goes bad. So if there's a 10 to 20% chance that AI could go bad, and there's 10 billion humanoid AI robots out there, they could start their own nation. If it got to that point, they could eventually become fully, autonomous, where they don't need any human input or anything from humans to continue after they're created. Think about it. They can use tools already, so that means they can repair and fix themselves. They're smart as hell. They could build systems and figure out different things. So it's going to be really interesting where the world goes as we enter this next phase, y'all. This is literally like some futuristic sci-fi stuff. So also another thing, take a look at this. This is another reason why the market is bullish today. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says we're going to have at least another 25 basis points interest rate cut this year. So that's bullish, letting people know that interest rates will be going down, making money cheaper to borrow, making people more speculative, when it comes to buying crypto and other, riskier assets. People are more likely to do so when those interest rates are cut. So that's a good sign right there. Usually when we get news of that it can be, of course, it's still not certain anything can happen. But when it's coming from a reputable source, usually the market prices that in immediately. So also, CEO from Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, says the next SEC chair should withdraw all frivolous cases and issue an apology to the American people. So you see people really getting fed up with Gary Gensler being, chairman of SEC. I definitely think once he's out of there, that can help us, especially if we get somebody that is more pro, DeFi and crypto in there. That'll be better for all of us because we'll get more bigger companies, investment funds, that will be willing to invest more and heavier into crypto, knowing that they don't have to worry about the SEC coming after them. So also just in 71,000 Bitcoin. So we just seen Bitcoin pump about $3,000 in the last day or so. This is 21 hours ago. So breaking $70,000 Bitcoin. So within 21 hours, we've seen Bitcoin go from 70K to 73K. Y'all know Bitcoin can move a few thousand points, easily. So I don't even think it's done yet. I think we see a 75K Bitcoin probably, in the next day or two. Just in, Emory University discloses 16 million in Bitcoin ETF holdings. So that's pretty cool. We're seeing that universities are taking part in, the Bitcoin ETFs. Think about it. Once we get even more universities doing so, that removes more Bitcoin from circulation, which makes it even more valuable. So it's exciting to see, knowing that only less than 5% of the world right now is invested into cryptocurrency. We got a long way to go, y'all. Imagine once we're at, 15 to 20% of the world invested. Bitcoin will be, absolutely ridiculous. So right here, just in, Van Eck predicts Bitcoin will be worth $3 million and used as a global reserve by 2050. Also just in, and think about that, y'all, $3 million Bitcoin. So right now, if Bitcoin hits $3 million, 75K per Bitcoin will be cheap. So, always look into the future and remember, what can seem expensive right now is not necessarily going to be expensive in due time. You want to definitely take advantage of those dips in the chart. Obviously right now it's pumping, you don't want to chase it by the tops, not financial advice, but this is why it's important to not lose faith, to not lose hope when you see, things consolidating for a while, when you see things trading sideways or even trending downwards. That's the opportunity to take advantage of that discount in the market. $3 million Bitcoin. Think about what the crypto market will look like. Think about what the overall crypto market cap will be once Bitcoin is at that level. Absolutely crazy. Think about what tokens like Shiba Inu will, look like price-wise at that level. So really exciting. Let's take a look at this article over here from Benzinga. So why Shiba Inu is exploding higher. So Shiba Inu is up about 15% to the 1945 level this week, boosted by Bitcoin surge past 72,000 on Tuesday. A surge in institutional inflows for Bitcoin and renewed crypto market enthusiasm are reverberating across the crypto landscape, drawing fresh interest to speculative assets like Shiba Inu. So what's happening? Bitcoin's 5.5% price gain over the last 24 hours, backed by nearly 470 479 million in inflows into major Bitcoin ETFs is driving a bullish sentiment that's extending to meme coins. So right now we're seeing a bull rally, Bitcoin rising all tides. Shiba Inu, known for its explosive price potential and devoted community, is now emerging as the prime target for retail investors seeking exposure to the crypto rally without the high entry cost of major coins like Bitcoin. The recent surge in Bitcoin price, inching closer to its all-time high of $73,737, has lifted sentiment across the cryptocurrency market, creating a promising backdrop for assets like Shiba Inu. We want to know, or what to know. So Bitcoin's move higher, supported by nearly 479 million in institutional inflows into Bitcoin ETFs, is sparking renewed interest into the broader digital asset ecosystem, including popular meme coins like SHIB. Remember, I told y'all, as new people come to the market, they're going to look for the most trusted, biggest communities, active communities, and Shiba Inu is definitely, a top 5 coin when it comes to that. So we're always going to receive, new eyes, new investors. It might not be as fast as we want it to be, but once people, break that barrier, make it over that barrier to entry into crypto, and they start to look around for solid communities, I would say, at least 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5 people will, want to join the shibArmy, and that's pretty good, for, all the different coins that's out there. So this price surge in Bitcoin, fueled by significant capital influxes from BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin ETF, as well as other institutional grade products like Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund and the ARK 21 Shares Bitcoin ETF, underscores growing institutional adoption. This is what we've been waiting for, that institutional money to flow in. The more the SEC relaxes, especially once Gary is out of there and we get somebody pro in there, more institutional money is going to flow in, and that institutional money is what's going to, break Bitcoin into 6 figures plus. So just patiently sitting back, enjoying the ride right now. Hopefully y'all are too. Let's see what else. For Shiba Inu, a coin whose appeal has largely centered around community-driven enthusiasm and high-risk, high-reward potential, this increase in market activity presents an environment ripe for speculative trading. What else? Historically, Shiba Inu has shown sensitivity to broader cryptocurrency market trends, often rallying when Bitcoin attracts significant investments. As Bitcoin rally draws attention back to digital asset space, meme coins like Shiba Inu, which offer high price volatility and low entry costs, become particularly attractive to retail investors. Known for its explosive moves, driven by social media sentiment and community backing, Shiba Inu may benefit from a renewed wave of retail trading, especially as new entrants and speculative traders seek lower cost alternatives into the crypto market. So a lot of people, when they get into the market, they see Bitcoin's price and they still don't realize yet that they can buy fractional shares. They think they have to buy a whole Bitcoin. And even if they do understand that they don't have to buy a whole one, some people just may feel it's not worth it if they can't buy a whole one. So they would prefer to buy a lower priced asset, something like Shiba Inu, where $100 can get you, thousands of coins. So Shiba Inu's recent price movement is a reflection of the speculative appetite reignited by Bitcoin's current rally. As Bitcoin nears its peak price level, Shiba Inu stands to capture renewed interest and trading activity, positioning it as a potential beneficiary of Bitcoin's rally-driven liquidity. So exciting times right here, y'all. We all on the edge of our seats, seeing if this is the major breakout we've been expecting, where things go parabolic. We're right at that point. Shiba Inu is kind of, retracing right now at that 1888 level. It's still up, obviously, 6.5% for the day. But I would like to see it stay in that 1,900 points per coin level and, rally from there versus, dipping back into these levels. So we're just going to be patient, see how things play out. I will be doing a live stream in a little bit just to take some questions from the community and, go over things y'all want to talk about. That's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are